Okay, today Wednesday we are at Inland Ground. Today we have T20 match between Zalmi versus Stallions. I have both captains with me, Zalmi and Stallions, and this is time is a toss time. Zalmi is the home team, so they have a coin. Stallion gonna call. So sir, heads is a call, and tails it is.
We'll have a bat, sir.
Perfect. So Zalmi won the toss and they elected to bat first.
Okay.
All the best, sir.
All the best.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live broadcast between the Zalmi Lions and the Calgary Stallions. My name is Anand. I'm back in the com box with you to spend the rest of the evening to bring you the coverage between these two teams. It was Captain Bakker's Zalmi Lions that won the toss at the beginning of this broadcast, and they chose to bat as you see the Calgary Stallions team take on the field. It's a warm, nice day for some cricket. 29 degrees currently at the inland cricket ground where we are broadcasting this live match. And this is day 2 of 3 matches in this week. We just finished broadcasting the smash and grab as well, where Calgary Stallions had a team, including Captain Ketan Sharma was part of it. Let's take a look at both these sides. From the Zalmi Lions, Mirza Altaf, Rizwan Salim, Halim Afan, Kashif Kaiser, Bakir Zadiki the captain, Kuram Tahir, Mohammad Farhan Khan, Sumer Patel, Bajwa Jalal, Taimur Shehzad, and Romel Shehzad. Romel, I believe he was a big part during the smash and grab tournament 22 Yards Network broadcasted. And on the other end, Calgary Stallions, Sakale Akhil, Naushan Singh, Damanpreet Singh, Rahul Dandian, Teze Bolar, Talwinder Bhatt, Ketan Sharma, Shalin Patel, Varun Dugal, Karthik Daneshwari, and one of our own, Smith Patel, our producer, producer and helper of 22 Yards Network. As we are almost ready to get underway, 20 over match, just waiting to see who the batsmen are officially going to be, and the bowler as well, as we start the innings from the Stony end. Beautiful sunny day. And here we go. The first ball of the innings, swatted leg side. That won't race to the boundary, but it will be cut off by the third man on the leg side. Came running from the long boundary. Of course, you can only just have two fielders right outside the 30-yard circle during the power play. It's Rizwan Salim on strike. Actually, they would have rotated striker Mirza Altaf with that single going down leg side. And then now a dot ball. We'll take a look at the importance of the match 2 coming up. Look at the points table. We saw a pretty great match yesterday, and that was a chance of a catch, but misfielded at the end. Looks like that traveled to the boundary, so it's the outfield a little bit fast tonight compared to what we saw yesterday. There were people practicing in this ground before both these teams taking place. So Mirza Alta will take a boundary, and that is swing and a miss, almost missing the outside edge. That's tapped onto the leg side, but it will be no run as they don't want to take the risk early. Because losing early wickets is not what you do, especially when you choose to bat. CCA was unfortunate that way. They lost early wickets, but then they had a massive comeback towards the end, posting a total of 190, and they were able to defend that. And that hit smartly. A great outside edge. That will travel to the boundary. So a couple quick fours for the Zalmi Lions to start this innings. At the end of the over, it's a 9 for no loss at the end of one. A look at the points table on how the season has been going so far. Zalmi Lions place 8th, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 no result under their belt. On the other hand, the Calgary Stallions have won 3 matches, 2 losses, and 1 no result. So almost pretty similar, just the wins and losses alternated around. It would all mean if Zalmi Lions win this one, they can climb up the table. Stallions would be around the same place. So we'll see what happens this match as Smith Patel, one of our own 22 yards broadcast team member, joins into the attack. Sorry, that's Tezeb, pardon me. Looks like Smith Patel, but it's Tezeb apparently. So apologies for that. He will start proceedings from the broadcast end. So 1 over completed from Stony end. Now it's the broadcast end. And the swing and a miss, a thick outside edge. Didn't nick it though. With good swing with a new ball already for both the bowlers. There's Zeb now. Bowling to Rizwan. Rizwan coming into this game with plenty of experience, almost 7,000 runs. That's cut out to the offside, but it will be cut by the fielder at deep mid wicket on the long side. It will be just a single as they smartly rotate strike. Mirza Altaf back on strike. And that missed another edge. So that's really swinging really close to the bat. One costly mistake can end up Mirza back in the box. Well started to bowl by Tezeb. Just a 1 run so far, a tidy over so far. Parsukkur for the power play at this inland cricket ground is about 50 to 60. If you can get that much, you are in for success for the second half of the innings. That's timed well, but it will be cut off by the fielder. But quick running between the wickets will get them a double. One more ball to go. Just a 3 run so far. Want to thank everybody who has tuned in so far. If you are enjoying this broadcast, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We always appreciate the support. as we continue to bring 22 yards network action all week long. That will be stopped by the fielder on the leg side at the end of the over. It's 12 for no loss at the end of 2. Ketan Sharma, the captain, is coming into the attack. I'm not quite sure if I remember I have seen Ketan Sharma bowling, but 98 matches, 93 wickets under his belt, and much more of a slower medium pace. We saw pace having much success yesterday. So we'll see if that's the case. But as of right now, wicketless. As Zalmi Lions continue their innings. And that's a wide ball. Going above the head. Unable to play that is Rizwan Salim, who is an experienced campaigner. That's Navshan Singh, I believe, that is fielded it right outside the 30-yard circle. And just like yesterday, we see the sun popping in and popping out. Beautiful 28 degrees here at the inland cricket ground. Mirza Altaf facing Ketan Sharma now. That's hit to the leg side. That will travel to the boundary. What a beautiful shot from the leg side. In understanding that shot ball really well, Mirza Altaf had no hesitation, just hooked it away and gone to the boundary indeed. So these two batsmen could be dangerous in the middle. I'll tell you that I've seen them play multiple times, especially Mirza Altaf. So Stallions would be eyeing on a wicket early. Dot ball that one. Two more legal deliveries to go this over. That's slapped onto the offside. It's an open field area because of the power play. And it will race to the boundary. So Mirza Altaf joining the party now. He moves to 20 of 12 balls. Three fours and a six so far. 166 strike rate. Well timed that one. One more ball to go. And that's dispatched to the leg side, but it will be easily cut off. So an expensive over from Ketan Sharma comes to an end. 20 runs in that. a maximum and a 4, then an extra and couple of runs. So 25 for no loss at the end of 3. Good start for the Zalmi Lions. Tezeb now back into the attack. That played cheekily to the leg side. It will be just a single. Rizwan on strike now. They're smartly rotating the strike. Tezeb has been the pick of the bowlers so far. The question is, do they target him now? Is they targeted Ketan Sharma already 20 runs in that over you saw? And Rizwan was lucky he didn't play on that one. It was really close to the stumps. It stayed in the air for a while as well. And we'll see what kind of damage the spinners get today as well. Yesterday, both the spinners for Kings 2 were expensive. But CCA spin bowlers bowled pretty well. Jigesh and Abhishek Bharat got them a comfortable victory to move them to second place. So now it's that Kings 2 and Kings 1 team. As well, CCA hovering on that top. There is Stallions nearby. And Zalmi Lions looking to climb up the table today. Rizwan hasn't joined the party yet. And as I say that backs it over offside. The ball is still moving, but it will be easily cut off for the fielder who had to make some ground. Couple more runs added to the score, moves it up to 28. Good partnership so far, the opening stand with Rizwan and Mirza. It was Mirza in the driver's seat so far. And that's totally fine as long as you have one batsman that's ready to take on the role, to hit it pretty hard, then you're totally fine with that. And defend it pretty well. Go straight back to Tezeb. A tidy over from Tezeb. Good follow back from the previous over. And Ketan Sharma is giving a piece of advice as well. One more ball to go this tidy over. Tezeb. And that hit pretty strong. That will keep racing, but will it reach the boundary? We'll see. No, now Shan is there to cut it off. So maybe the outfield starting to slow because of the hot conditions. But we'll see how much that affects. That will be the end of the over. Just 5 runs off it. It's 30 for no loss at the end of 4. And smartly so, change of bowling from the stony end. Kedan Sharma giving the ball to Smith Patel. We'll take a look at Smith Patel's numbers in just a moment as he's getting ready to bowl. That's swiftly down, sent down the offside. It will be a stop right at the 30-yard circle. As you could see, the field, it's stacked heavy on the offside. 5 fielders on that offside area. Because Mirza's Altaf's strong power is on the offside. A good dot ball, a swing and a miss, and a no ball. Smith Patel has looks like overstepped. So we'll see a no ball. A free hit for Mirza. Giving any kind of advantage is not right. Mirza uses that and smoked away. That will do the damage. You give him some free space and he'll get onto you. So boundary for Mirza Altaf. A strong shot to the offside. It didn't help that much to have all those fielders there from the gap. Moves the score up to 35. Good start to the power play so far for Zalmi Lions. And that's straight down the ground. Will be cut off from the fielder at long on. Two more deliveries to go. A dot ball. Good comeback by Smith Patel, just giving. Oh, and apparently that second ball was that ball with the boundary was a no ball too. Very short-lived signal by the umpire. And good follow back from Smith. Two dot balls. Two more balls to go. 7 runs of this over. My marquee guide is if you can keep an over under 10, you bowled a successful over at inland. If not, then I'll consider it as an expensive over. Two more balls to go. Cut onto the offside, but well stopped by the fielder on the offside. Three dot balls to follow up for Smith. And this is what usually boosts the confidence. And that hit down the leg side. And as I was talking down about confidence, does it have enough power to raise? No, it will. Yes, it will actually. Couldn't see the marking, but it landed pretty well for a boundary. It's end of the over, 41 for no loss at the end of 5. Tezeb back from the broadcast, and I believe he'll bowl his third over. He has been the pick of the bowler so far. And down the leg side, missing everything except the wicketkeeper getting a hold of it. It will be a white ball down the leg side. So he'll have to bowl that again. That white moves to score up to 42 now. And Mirza's score moves up to 27. Right in front, plumb appeal, but that was half-hearted. Probably going off stump, wide off stump, or maybe height the factor. The two umpires for today, one of them is umpire Neeraj. Not sure who the other one is. Didn't get to introduce him as I had to quickly cover the toss. So good follow back with a dot ball from Tezeb. And that hit down the leg side. Fielder getting underneath quickly. Asking for a quick throw. But both batsmen will land safely back inside the crease. And quick double as well. Four more balls to go in this power play. Score moves up to 44. I talked about how power score is about 60 on a good power play at inland. Still yet to get there, but still have balls to do so. So we'll see if Mirza Altaf, who's on strike right now, can get it done. Well cut up by the fielder. So bit of a sequence, a white ball, a dot ball, and then a double and a dot ball. What's next? Would there be 3 runs? Because we have had 1 run, 2 runs, 3 runs of the over so far. 3 more balls to go. And that's hit down the leg side. Another quick double. 46 for no loss. 2 more balls to go in the power play. If you are liking this broadcast, please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And invite all your friends to watch. And well stopped by the fielder. He had to reflect it about for a moment because that came with pace, because you could hear that hit from the com box up here. Another good tidy over so far from the Stallions. And that thick outside edge. And looks like that was a run out. Well fielded and well hit on the stumps. Mirza, the set batsman, has to walk back. Or sorry, was it? Yeah, it was Mirza. Was there a run there? Was there confusion? And a well throw there. So, first wicket done for the Zalmi Lions. Mirza Altaf, 31 of 24. A good cameo, 4 fours and 1 6. Run out by Varun Duggal. Great piece of fielding. I think Stallions would be pretty happy with that power play effort. Did give up a few runs at the beginning, but then slowed them down significantly. at the end of the power play, it's 46 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Looks like the onslaught of pace is done. Looks like we're gonna see some spin. I believe that's Damanpreet Singh. Yep, confirmed Damanpreet Singh coming into the bowling attack. 170 matches, 141 wickets. An economy of 5 will need things. His services for the Stallions. It hit to the leg side. It will be a single as the new man on strike will be Kuram. Kuram, 427 matches, 8,000 runs. So more experience down the order for Zalmi Lions. But with the wicket of Mirza Altaf, I'm gonna guess the innings will slow down to at least 10 runs from what they get. The par score at inland is about 180, 190, and even 200 is sometimes possible. Two dot balls for Damanpreet. After that quick single, Kuram yet to get off the mark. And as I say that, he'll get off the mark, sending it down the ground on the offside. 48 for 1 at the end of 4.4 overs. Just 2 runs in this over so far. And a swing and a miss. Sometimes you think spinners are so easy to play, but then that spin you see from Damanpreet. There is a bit of a swing involved in that. And then sometimes you're not able to judge that. That with a thick inside edge lands to Kedan Sharma. That side of the over. It's 48 for 1 at the end of 7 overs. Zalmi Lions innings slowing down a little bit because of the amount of dot balls they have played. Taking a look at that squad. Rizwan Salim, 11 of 17 not out. Mirza Altaf played a quick cameo, 31 of 24. Kuram Tahir, 1 of 3. And then more batting to come. Bakr Zaidi, Mohammad Farhan Khan, Ali Mafan. And then they get into the tail enders where Romel Shahzad and Taimur Shahzad. Both, I believe, they're brothers. One with pace, that's Taimur Shahzad. And then Romel with a bit of a tricky spin. It was once again a huge part of smash and grab. We see now Karthik Daneshwari into the attack. Looks like he's going for the slow ball approach. Bit of a long run up, but the wicket keeper is near the stumps. We'll see what he has to offer, Karthik. That hit to near inside the 30-yard circle. A quick single between Riswan and Kura brings Riswan back on strike. 49 for 1. About to hit the 50 mark. Right, your friend, that's up in the air. And that's a well taken catch. So, second wicket down. That wicket of Mirza Altaf changed the dynamics of this game. And Riswan, who struggled to get going, he looks a bit deflated. A great catch. Rizwan has to go. And Zalmi lands quickly 2 down. Just the one boundary for Rizwan. And a good catch by Talwinder. And when you create those dot ball pressures, you know a wicket is coming your way. Probably a good idea for Rizwan to give a new batsman an opportunity. But it's the question is who's going to come next, and it's going to be Captain Bakar. He'll need to get going because the Zalmi Lands had a fiery start, but then now everything is slowed down. Captain Bakar joins the middle. Let's take a look at Karthik's bowling column. 41 matches, 34 wickets, and an economy of 5.65. And then Bakar, the batsman who will take strike 400 matches, 404 to be exact, 7,000 runs. Look at that. He's a weaponizing batting power. They will need his help today if they were to get to the finish line. Karthik, who just opened his bowling attack from the broadcast end. Let's head to the leg side. It will be a quick strike rotation. Now, who gets the innings going? Is it going to be Kuram or Bakar? If you think it's going to be Kuram, hit a like on the broadcast. If you think it's Bakar, share the broadcast. Invite more of your friends to watch. I think it has to be Captain Bakar because he's the leader of the team and he has to get going for his team. And if he doesn't, then it becomes another problematic innings for Zalmi Lions. And total swing and a miss and a lightning quick stumping from the wicketkeeper. For the Stallions. $50 for 2 at the end of 7.5 overs. This has changed quickly. They were at one point, I believe, 41 without loss. Now all of a sudden they lost 2 wickets in about 9 runs. And especially in a T20 match where it's depending on momentum, you need to be able to go strong. Kuram on strike. One more ball to go. Good over from Karthik so far. That will be way off the tram line. Umpire Neeraj will signal that wide. Scorers will have to readjust that because that's a wide ball. One more ball to go. Who's to score up to 51? That made a sound of the bat. Misfield, and that races away to the boundary. So, welcome boundary for Kuram and the Zalmi Lions. 55 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. Huge hit from Captain Bakar that went straight down the ground past the side screen to the left side. And then now there is a search for the ball in between the thick grasses here at Inland Cricket Ground. So we'll take a quick breather. And they corrected that score from maximum to just a boundary. So there was at least a bounce. So while the ball is being found, we'll take a quick break. You are watching. Or did they find the ball back? Yeah, they did find the ball back. So good news. We won't step away. We'll come back into action. Bakar, the beautiful shot. So they'll need more boundaries like that. 59 for 2 at the end of 8.4 overs. Damanpreet continuing his attack. Karthik cuts it off. on the long on. One more delivery to go by Damanpreet. And that's cut away beautifully. Will that have enough strength to run to the boundary? Yes, it does. It crosses the boundary, well timed. An important boundary is coming in this over. 10 runs of that over. It's 65 for 2 at the end of 9. Karthik back into the attack. And that's a beautiful time shot. It will race to the boundary. Sekuram joining the party along with Bakar. Their partnership will be much needed. Opened the bat really well and timed it perfectly. Right between the middle of the fielder and when racing for the boundary. It's a good start to the over so far. Whenever you are able to hit a boundary, you're able to set that tone for the over. And Kuram just did that. Managed to get a thick outside edge, but that will be cut off by a fielder. Lucky not reaching any hands of a fielder. Bakar back on strike. Good comeback from Karthik after being hit for their boundary. And that's hit to the leg side. It will have some speed but be easily cut off on the leg side. The fielder at the deep mid wicket. Two more deliveries remain. Right in front, that almost missed everything. It missed the wicketkeeper, missed his stumps, and maybe hit above the bats for Bakar. He's shaking it off. One more delivery to go. Bakar on strike. That's a long shot. That's gonna be deep and taken. Captain Bakar not timing it that at all well. It went deep, but the fielder with a safe pair of hands. And Captain Bakar has to go. Is he regretting the decision that he chose to bat first? We will only know their minds. Bakar, after a short cameo, has to go for 13. A good over by Karthik. Got hit for a boundary. They came back really strong. Bucker 13 for 10. Just a two boundaries he managed to get. That will be the end of the 10th over. It's 72 for 3. We are halfway point of this inning. Here is a summary so far as they, I think, taking a short drinks break. Mirza 31 of 24. Bakir Sadiki 13. And Kuram Tahir, who's on crease right now at the middle, 11 of 10. And your pick of the bowlers, Karthik Daneshwari, 14 of 2 wickets in his 2 overs. And Smith Patel and Damanpreet Singh wicketless, but they remain also part of the top 3 bowlers. It's 72 for 3 Zalmi Lions. A bit of a collapse is what you want to say. Maybe that's a bit of an understatement, a real collapse. At one point they were looking at 41 for no loss in the power play. And then, like I said, how the power plays changes dynamics. It changed the dynamics of their innings so far, as Damanpreet is ready to come back into the attack. Cheeky shot that one from Kuram Tahir, tried to leg sweep it, or reverse sweep it I should say, but didn't get any connection at all. Bit of a miswheel there, but well cut. Couple of misfields in that over, gets them 3 runs of that over. At the end of that over, it's 75 for 3 at the end of 11. I should say a great comeback from the Calgary Stallions. And Zalmi Lions are still looking to get to that 100 mark. Maybe now 120, 130 is possible. But they'll need a stellar one from both Kashif and Kuram. It looks like we'll have a new bowling change. Talwinder coming into the attack, another spin bowler. Looks like he's decided to go around the wicket this time. Straight down the ground, Talwinder got stung. She tried to either stop that or maybe even attempt to take a catch. That ran straight down the ground where Karthik was able to cut it off. Stallions should keep an eye out for these mini misfields because we saw that a huge part of smash and grab where a few of the misfields were a difference between a team winning and losing. And that's dispatched. That will travel all the way for a maximum. Signaled in the deep. Umpire Neeraj confirming that. Kuram, he joins the party. Moves his score up to 20. He'll need to play more of that knocks. And Talwinder now coming over the wicket. Pulling his leg spin behind his body. That will be cut off by the fielder in the deep. Just a single they managed to get. So brings Kashif on strike. Kashif. Experience of 1,312 runs. They'll need his experience today as well to get the scoring moving up to close to 100 now. Good comeback from Talwinder. Realizing he was going to be hit on the leg side for the maximum. Change it, changed his hands. It's end of the over, 84 for 3 at the end of 12. Damanpreet coming to bowl his final over. He has been decent so far, wicketless so far, but been really nice and economical as that races for the boundary. So Kuram getting into the action. Slog sweep that one. It had enough power to trickle past the boundary line. It was near to the fielder as well. So moves up the score to 88. Well cut up by Karthik on the deep end, just right next to the side screen. Swing and a miss. Good comeback from Damanpreet. That's a dot ball. They've given it a single. Another swing and a miss. Two dot balls in a row. Right in front, try to appeal, but maybe going a little bit too high. One more delivery to go in this over. At that end of the over, a tidy spell from Damanpreet, the going wicketless though, which has given up the 22 runs, pardon me. It's a 91 for 3 at the end of 30. Talwinder back into the attack. That's straight down the ground. Does it have catching abilities? It's right in front of her side screen. It looks like it just bounced in front of a couple of fielders. Well cut off though. There were two fielders converging right in front of it. Gives the strike back to Kashif Kuram. That also straight down the ground this time. Will be cut off by the fielder. The long on boundary. Quick couple of singles. And that's straight up into the air. Who has the catch? It's taken. Another wicket down. The dot balls kept mounting. And I believe that's Varun Dugal who takes the catch. Excellent catching practice as well. It stayed up in the air for miles. And all of a sudden, Zalmi lines are 4 down. They opted to bat first. But not their day today so far. Kuram Tahir, the set batsman, gone. 28 of 25 balls. 3 fours and 1 sixes. You can see his face is deflated. And we'll have to reset the button again, the Zalmi lines. As you can see, a great hurdle for the Calgary Stallions. They're happy with their performance, most likely. The opening was in their best of the suits, but now they're closing it really well. With 6.3 more overs to go. Maybe 120 is possible now, maybe 130. They'll need to work hard, the Zalmi Lions. As Sumer is now on strike. Talwinder bowling to the left-hand batsman. Now they have a left and right combination in the middle. Will that trick a few of the bowlers for Stallions? We'll find out. A slip in place now. I believe that's Ketan Sharma had slip. That was cut. But that will travel nicely. Not to the boundary though. We'll get at least a couple of runs. So Sumer opens his account. .95 for 4. 2 more balls to go. And a swing and a miss. It will be a wide as he had to stretch for it, Sumer. So Talwinder will have to bowl 2 more legal deliveries. He has had a decent spell so far, taking up the wicket of Kuram as well. Sumer. Hit down the offside. Well cut off. And you can see that strong offside of fielding. They remove the fielder and look at the misfield. There's been a common theme for Calgary Stallions, a couple of misfields. Looks like the scorer is doing some last minute correction, as you can see on your scorecard. One more delivery to go brings runs between the wicket. Quick single. That's end of the over. It's 98 for 4 at the end of 14 overs. Varun Dugal, new bowler introduced into the attack. And he is welcomed with a strike. We'll see if that races to the boundary. Yes, it will. It's a good strike. For looks like it was now Kurum that was out. They have changed that wicket. And the score moves up to 102 with that boundary. So Kurum is still on strike. They have a set batsman in place. Varun Dugal will be trying to and a run out. Miscommunication. Sumer has to walk back. That was not necessary at all. And Kuram is not happy. Sumer is not happy. Things falling apart for the Zalmi Lions. Great piece of awareness from Varun Dugal. And Sumer has to walk back. 5 down now, Zalmi Lions. Sumer couldn't do anything. 3 for 2. And run out by Varun Dugal. Great piece of fielding as well. Kuram is now probably the only man left that can do some damage, at least on the batting side. He looked to get his team up to maybe 130, 140. 150 is usually the minimum par score. Cuts it away beautifully. It will be just a single. 2 more deliveries to go. Halim is the new batsman in. Varun Dugal, even though he won't get that wicket in the column, you know he fielded well for his team. It will raise down the leg side. It will be just single. They'll try to communicate properly as well for the rest of the innings, which is 5 more overs to go. One more ball to go in this over. That cut off on the offside. It will be cut off by Nafshan again. That's end of the over. It's 105 for 5 at the end of 15 overs. Zalmi Lions, I don't know if they have a target in mind, but it's not looking good when you think about the normal average score at this inland cricket ground. Talwinder hit down the leg side, but it will travel safely on the ground, not for a boundary, just a single. Halim is back on strike. Let's take a look at Halim's numbers. 221 matches, 5,000 runs, a bit of experience. They'll need that from Halim as well. Cut up beautifully on the offside. It won't travel as far, it will be well fielded. Two fielders converge right near it. Gets the ball back safely, runs a double is the Zalmi Lions. Gets Halim back on strike. Halim tried to send that down the ground but mistimed it. Even the spinners have controlled this innings really well for the Stallions. Passed down the leg side, it will be a dot ball. Open leg side area for the Stallions. Another collection by the fielder at mid wicket, right inside the 30-yard circle. One more ball to go. Just 3 runs so far. That's launched in the air. That will land safely. Just get 1 run of that. A tidy over, just 4 runs of it. 109 for 5 Zalmi Lions. Still needed some runs on the board. Well fielded at the boundary line. Appreciated by the Stallions. Teammates save for sure a boundary. Moves the score up to 113 for 5 with a double Halim on strike. That's straight down the ground. There is a fielder right there. Think the score they could get up to is maybe 140, the Zalmi Lions from here on. That too might be a little tall task because both these batsmen haven't gotten really going yet. That to the open field on the leg side. Well collected. We'll just get the single. Two more balls to go. Down the outside, missing the wicket keeper. Made it safely back home. One more ball to go. Varun Dogal has also bowled decently well. If that had been a direct hit and a little bit more quicker, that would have been curtains. But safely back home, both the batsmen sits 117 for 5 at the end of 17. That went past the side screen. It's gone for a maximum. So good start to the over for the Zalmi Lions. Moves the score up to 123 for 5. It's Kuram who moves up to 44 now. So he's the man to watch out to close this innings. Down the leg side. Just a single. Strong shot down the leg side. It will pass the two fielders. It will race to the boundary. So this is the over they're probably targeting. The Zalmi Lions Halim joins the action. 11 runs of this over so far. Talwinder. Bit expensive now. That's a huge shot. That's lofted. That's gone for a maximum as well. Halim doing the magic. 134 for 5. This is excellent batting. If you know you can target a bowler, do so. They talked about maybe not reaching 140. Now they can easily reach 140. And they're cut to the offside. It's open space. The ball is running. Would it they cross the boundary line? We'll see to confirm. But it was collected back by the fielder. Yeah, just the 2 runs. Didn't cross the boundary line. One more delivery to go. Halim on strike. Try to go down the ground, but missed timing and misconnected. So good over. 19 runs coming off it. Probably one of the most expensivest over in this innings. Yeah, and just as you see, that over by over chart, 18th over of Talwindar, going for 19 runs, close to the 20 mark, and that moves up the score to 136 for 5. 2 more overs to go. 2 crucial overs. Can the Stallions say they did a good job between the field? Or can the Zalmi Lions make somewhat of a comeback? Because 140 wasn't surely going to be in the cards by the looks of it. Now it's all sorts of possible. As Varun Duggal is back into the attack for what will be his final over, because there is only 2 more overs in this innings, but he still has 1 over to complete his spell. That will be stopped right inside the 30-yard circle. Guram moves up to 45. That will be going way outside the tram line. It will be a wide. 137 for 5. Swept along the leg side. It will be collected by the fielder right outside the 30-yard circle on the leg side. Rotates to strike back to Halim. Varun Duggal. That's slashed onto the offside. It will be cut off at the deep end at the mid wicket. 3 more balls to go. Guram moves up to 46. Playing down the ground. But he'll have to wait to get to that 50 mark as Karthik cuts that one off. Moves the score up to 140. Now let's say you get to maybe Sunyan missed that one. Tried for a stumping chance, but Halim made his ground safely. 1 more ball to go. Maybe 10 runs in the last over. You can get up to 151. Or if you have a 19-run over, you can get up to 160 Zalmi lines. That's it. Hard. Karthik is coming underneath it and a drop catch. Bit of a catch to judge and difficult. But well attempted there by Karthik. They'll run 2 between the wickets. So 142 for 5. 8 more runs to get to that 150 mark. Or maybe 18 to get to 160. Whatever the target is in mind, it's little below par score here at the inline cricket ground. So we'll see if it's enough when they come back for the chase. Last over. Proceedings goes to Tezeb. 3 overs bowled, 13 runs. No wickets taken, but bowled beautifully. He was one of the bowlers that contributed to those dot ball pressures for Zalmi Lions. Got in a difficult stage in the mid-span overs. Tezeb just setting up the field. We're about 2 hours into this first innings. Here comes Tezeb. That's hit hard. That's hit into the offside, but Varun Dugal. Is that Varun Dugal? Yes, it's Varun Dugal, but he had to step into the boundary to take the catch, so it will be a maximum. So Kuram moves to 53. He's not celebrating it either because he knows what is at stake for this over. A swing and a miss. Let's take a look at his numbers. Not the fastest of the 50 either, but 53 runs, 40 balls, 4 fours, and 3 sixes. A strike rate of 132. Will need more striking to complete this innings. Was that a no ball or just full toss? It will be collected by the fielder safely. On the outside, we'll wait for that. We'll wait if there is any signal. Looks like a safe delivery. Just a full toss that Kuram didn't time it that well. Back to Halim on strike. Just the 3 delivers remaining. 149 for 5. Oh, that's a cheeky shot. Tried to catch that one. It will land safely. Moves the score up to 150 now. 2 more balls to go. 160 still on the cards. 155 is probably realistic. We'll see what Kuram can do. Kuram on strike. And what a ball that was. Totally misjudged. Leg off his hands. Tezeb giving that extra ball. It's a no ball. Oh my, oh my. Had to close this innings really well, but an extra delivery to bowl. Kuram on strike. Is this now an opportunity to get to that 160 mark? And a wide ball. He'll have to re-bowl it again. Something not sitting right with Tezeb. Not sure if it's the heat that's outside. Not sure for the fact if it was that he was hit for a 6 at the beginning. But his lines have completely changed. And a good ball to follow up. A dot ball. One more ball to go. Kuram now feeling the pressure. Unless there is another extra delivery, 160 now not possible. Maybe 155. That's up in the air. That will land back, and they're looking to come back for at least 3. It will be collected by the wicketkeeper, so just 2. 155 what I predicted. They'll get to that. 155 will be the target. Not sure if it's enough for this ground. Stallions do have some batting power in their cards, but they'll need to do some chasing. So let's take a look at how this innings took place as both teams walk off the field for an innings break. It started off with Rizwan Salim, short cameo of 11. Mirza Altaf, look at that, 31 of 24, got the innings going. And then after that, 2 runouts. I think the Zalmi Lions got a bit of sidetracked. Bakr shot 13. Kashif and Sumer couldn't do much. And then Kuram and Halim did the damage towards the end. They had a solid partnership in the middle. Let's look at the bowling card. That will be the sweet story of this evening. Ketan Sharma, wicketless, but a bit expensive. 2 overs for 21. Tezeb, decently enough bowled. Just 1 extra run given for his 4 overs. And then Smith Patel was a bit expensive, just bowled the 1 over. The pick of the bowlers, if you were to ask me, Karthik Dhaneshwari. Just bowled the 2 overs, but set the pressure. And Varun Dugal, bit expensive. but bowled decently towards the end. Calgary Stallions need 155 from the 20 overs. Fall off wickets, 1 at 46. We saw that wickets didn't came late, but then it fell at a regular interval: 46, 49, 72, 93, and 102, and then a solid partnership at the end. That will bring us to the match summary. Let's see who the top of the pick batsmen and bowlers are. Kuram Tahir, 56 of 44 for Zalmi Lions, and the pick of the bowlers, Karthik Daneshwari for the Calgary Stallions. So we'll take a break. I need to cool down a little bit, and when we come back, we'll have the chase for you. It's the Zalmi Lions and the Calgary Stallions, live on 22 Yards Network. Thanks for watching. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back to the chase. My name is Anand, back with you in the combox, live from the inland cricket grounds. Let's introduce you to both the batters. Shalin P. On strike, and it's Kuram Tahir, who's bowling the first over at an important role with the bat. Now can show what he can do with the ball. As Captain Bakar is standing at the slips, and on the other end, backing up Shalin P is Navshan. 80 matches, 1,983 runs. And then we'll look at Kuram's numbers here shortly as well. But good first dot ball. And that flicked out to the outside edge. It won't travel to the boundary, but it will be well cut off by the fielder at the backward point. And Kuram, 427 matches, 321 wickets, and an economy of 6.54. So dot ball and a single gets Naushan on strike. They need 155 to win in the 20 overs. We'll see what kind of power play they have. That's lofted. That's dispatched. That will run into the open field. But it will fall short of the boundary though. They'll just get the one. Thought it ran away pretty well. Could have got back for at least two. One quick run between the wickets. Two more deliveries to go in this over. Tidy one so far. Just a 3 runs so far for Zalmi Lions. That's dispatched. That will go out of the parking lot for a maximum. It was well hit by Navshan. And it went to the area where Stallions have their dugout. So Navshan starts the party. Moves their run rate significantly up to 10.80. And that's the start they were looking for. Kuram Tahir started off the over well, but have given a maximum. Let's see what he follows up with it for the final ball of this over. Hits straight at the ground. Catches a piece of mud there. It will be a dot ball to end the over, so good follow back. 9 without loss at the end of first over. Taimur Shehzad into the attack. That's a patient to the ground. That will raise though, and it will be well cut up by, I believe that's a Bucker on that long on boundary. So well run couple and get Shallon back on strike. Taimur, the quickest of the fast bowlers compared to his brother. His brother is a spinner, Romal Shehzad. And when you talk about a cricketing family, I used to play with my brother. Hi to Arjun if you're watching. That will race to the boundary, but it's top shot. The outfield is not as fast as Martindale cricket ground we saw during smash and grab. It will be just a single as Naushan gets back on strike. Taimur bowling from the stony end. A long run up for him. For a tall man like him, and that's a swing and a miss from Naushan. Wasn't able to connect it at all. And Captain Kedan Sharma shouting out a piece of advice from the dugout. Always gives the batsman a little bit more confidence when you hear from the captain. Because you need to be a vocal leader in that locker room. And did that make the inside edge? Umpire unmoved. Only wicket keeper was interested. So dot ball. Good comeback from Taimur. That first ball could have been a boundary, but well fielded. But then I've just given up the 3 runs in this over so far. 2 more balls to go. Nafshan on strike. And that's it to the leg side. Will that reach the boundary? Well fielded. Had to dive to make that stop. That will be quick 2 runs as Navshan gets back on strike. Have to salute the fielding attempt there. That is how you improve your team's morale. One more delivery to go in this over. And that's straight down the ground. And the catch has been taken. Now Shan has to walk back. We thought it was going to be a great opening partnership, but it went all the way ultimately up in the air. Now Shan has to walk back. Good catch by Romel Shehzad. Just a one maximum for Navshan. A quick cameo comes to an end. 9 runs of 7 balls. Zalmi Lions would be happy with the start. They're looking to climb up that points table. And taking those early wickets is mighty mightful. They didn't lose their first wicket while batting until the 46th run. And Stallions have lost an early wicket. And it's Karthik Daneshwari who comes into bat. Kuram Tahir is the next bowler in, coming back from the broadcast end. The Zalmi Lions have prioritized their offside as well for fielders. Karthik on strike. Well fielded inside the 30-yard circle. This is a dream start for the Zalmi Lions, because that run rate is hovering around 8. Current run rate only at 6 runs per over for the Stallions. They'll need to get some runs going. That will reach the backward point. Well fielded outside the 30-yard circle. 2 more deliveries remaining. Two more balls in this over to go. That took a chip on the offside. Coming straight down the ground. It's up in the air. It's taken. I believe that's Romel Shehzad yet once again. And Calgary Stallions in bit of a heap and trouble. It stayed in the air for a while. Nobody knew where it was going. And then both the opening batsmen are now in the hut. We'll confirm the catcher with this graphic. It's Taimur Shahzad, pardon me, but one of the brothers. Shalin has to go. And now a dream start for Zalmi Lions. They have taken 2 early wickets. They are well and truly back in the chase on this funny game of cricket. It's 16 for 2 at the end of 3 overs. And Shalin knew where it went, right, or he knew that it was gone right away. So Taimur, who just took the catch, who has a wicket under his belt, is back to bowl again. And well fielded inside the 30-yard circle. Talwinder is the new man in. He went for plenty in his bowling. He's looking to go plenty in his batting as well. Talwinder, 34 matches, 391 runs. Will need plenty of his runs experience this evening. Because Stallions, as of right now, in bit of a trouble. And that's taken. Taimur Shahzad has his second wicket. Oh my, catch that. Almost at the backward offside fielder inside the 30-yard circle. And Talwinder has to walk back. He looks dejected and deflated. The Zalmi Lions, a dream start for them. 19 for 3. 2 more balls still left to go in this over. Stallions are falling apart. Well judged catch, had to dive down a bit, or kneel down a bit to be exact. Taken the catch comfortably. And Talwinder has to walk back. So a dream start for the Zalmi Lions. And it's Rahul that is walked into the crease. 19 for 3. Stallions captain Ketan Sharma wouldn't be happy with this. Taimur has 2 wickets under his column. It's just defended testing what Taimur Shehzad brings. Let's look at Rahul's numbers. 51 matches, 878 runs. One more ball to go in this over. That slashed into the offside there. That will do it. A good over, just 3 runs and a wicket. It's 19 for 3 at the end of 4 overs. They'll continue with spin. Kuram Tahir is back into the attack. He'll bowl from the broadcast end. That slash to the offside. It is an open field. And that will cross the boundary just barely. So welcome runs for Karthik Daneshwari. He played an important role with the ball. Now he gets to do it with a bat. Gives the Stallions some lifeline. Second last over of the power play. That's slashed onto the offside, but it will be stopped right inside the 30-yard circle. 4 fielders in that offside area. And now a slip in place for Karthik. They quite like Kuram Tahir's hair. A little bit of fancy one. And his bowling style too, that hit hard. That will go all the way for a boundary, couple of bounces. Beautiful striking by Karthik Daneshwari. A much needed over for the Calgary Stallions. Most of this go to 27. Down the leg side this time. Wicketkeeper had to go chasing for it. It will go to the boundary, but it will be another couple of runs. Karthik remains on strike, 2 balls remaining. Wakar just giving a little bit of words of motivation for Kuram Tahir. He couldn't follow it up with the last over he had. Karthik. Bakar will get a hold of that. One more delivery to go. Cut off there too, but good comeback from Kuram Tahir. After giving up to those 2 boundaries, he followed up with 2 dot balls. Just 10 runs of that over. It's 29 for 3 at the end of 5. Whose thanks to our sponsors will start with Power Physiotherapy, Robinson Sports for your cricketing equipments. And if you want to advertise with us, reach out to our 22 Yachts Network team. Kookaburra sports balls, they were the match sports balls for smash and grab. And Sherbon juices, real food, real good juices. And then if you are liking our broadcast, share, like and subscribe. Invite all your friends to come and watch these wonderful cricketing matches happening in Calgary. And then last but not the least, OP Lawyers, your main representative being Imtiaz Hafiz. As Taimur Shehzad is back on the attack from the stony end. Bowled 2 beautiful overs. And then now almost a beautiful ball. But Rahul got some bat to it. That's up in the air and that's well taken. Karthik, who looked promising, has to watch back. It stayed in the air for a while. And the catch well judged in the sun. So Stallions falling like 9 pins over here. Karthik looks deflated. 12 runs of 11 balls, 2 fours. And that's the end of his innings. Giving bit of advice to the new batsman coming in. But Zalmi Lions loving that huddle. and they might as well truly earn a win here tonight. 30 of 4. 5.3 overs gone. Still plenty of innings to come, but slowly the Stallions getting to their tail enders. Taimur has his third wicket, and that's a white ball. We'll have to re-bowl that again. And look at that runs he's given up, just the 9 runs. He has taken 3 wickets. He's been the pick of the bowler so far for the Zalmi Lions. And now you have to wait and watch for his brother to come and bowl as well. The pace has helped the bowlers here today. Beautiful, excellent action of bowling. 2 more balls to go. Shehzad, Taimur, what an over. 4 runs and a wicket again. 33 of 4 at the end of power play. Not the ideal start the Stallions wanted at the end of the power play. It's 33 for 4 at the end of 6. And right back into the attack is his brother Romel Shehzad. We'll take a look at his numbers quickly. Romel Shehzad, 156 matches, 203 wickets. It's been a regularly a warm day here in Calgary. It's cooled down a bit, 24 degrees, but still warm on the brighter side. Except for that Sunday at Smash a Grab, it was freezing. But apart from that, it's been really well now. $35 for 4 Stallions. At the start, they would have wanted, and now that run rate keeps going up. Had no attempt of that connecting that one, Rahul. They needed someone strong out there in the middle. That will also hit the body of Rahul, not be a wide dot ball. Two more balls to go. Rommel bowling an excellent over so far, a disciplined one. And that missed everything. The wicket keeper, don't know if it missed the bat, maybe got a slight tiny piece of edge. No, it did. It's a bye. So missed everything, missed his stumps, and now misfield. Hopefully that doesn't sidetrack the game for Zalmi Lions because it had in the past. We'll get few extra runs on that ball. One more ball to go. And that was a close one. Missing the stump slightly. Romel Shahzad, then bit of a sneaky smile. It's end of the over, 37 for 4 at the end of 7 overs. Taimur Shehzad. Right after his brother, that's a big knock. Does that enough though? Yes, it does. It will be a maximum signal by the fielder. And that might have hit that. I believe that's a BMW just behind the side screen. Hopefully, not much of a damage. So, Tezem gets a much needed boundary. Okay, had a good time with the ball. Now, trying to follow up a good time with the bat. Over to the third man inside the circle. Neeraj, the umpire standing. Sorry, that's not Neeraj, that's his co partner in crime. Neeraj, umpire on the leg side, and that's a swing and a miss. Is he missing there completely? So, two dot balls, quick follow up from Taimur. And he'd also complete his spell, so we won't see any more of Taimur rest of the night. I think he has put on all the pressure he can on the Stallions. Direct hit, is that a run out? Looks like Neeraj umpire has given it. What a concentration from Taimur. He is having a party out there in the field. And there was hesitation. Rahul has to walk back. 5 down now. Half the side is gone for the Stallions. It's now probably just the formalities to be completed. One more over to go. What a collapse for Stallions. What an effort by the Zalmi Lions in a comeback. We thought 140, 150 even was a minimum par score. And now that's looking even to be difficult for the Stallions to chase down. Varun Dugal comes into the crease. Dot ball. It's end of the over. 45 for 5. Half the side for Stallions is gone. .46 for 5. 8.2 overs gone. Rommel into the attack. That was almost a Yorker by Rommel Shehzad. Beautifully bowled. Two more balls remaining in this over. Frustrating start for the Stallions for sure indeed. And that will be a wide signal by umpire Neeraj. We'll have to bowl that again. Rommel Shehzad. A tidy over so far, just a 4 runs so far, including that wide. Tucks it away on the offside. Bit of a misfield, but they will just get the 1 run. Tezeb, starting a bit of a partnership. He might be the batsman to look out for. They were to get anywhere close to 100 now. They might have a tall task in their hand. Tap right in front. And a good over by Rommel Shehzad. Just the 5 runs of it. It's 50 for 5 at the end of 8. At the end of 9, pardon me. Mohammad Farhan into the attack. "211 matches. Look at that wickets. 316. So definitely a wicket taker is at the right time. They brought them in as Varun Dagal hits it towards the leg side. It will go for the maximum. It didn't create any bounces. And Varun Dugal joins the party. What a beautiful sweet time shot. He knew where to play that. He knew where to time it. 99 of 10 overs, 10.4 overs still needed. But that 6 will put some belief in them. Required run rate not impossible, but still have work to do, the Stallions. And another pull shot. Varun Dugal. Looks like another maximum. No, just a one. Sorry, pardon me. Well fielded. Quick strike. Because the way the fielder reacted on the other end, that he gave it up. Just a single in the open area. Bowler Mohammad Farhan will go grab it by himself. 58 for 5. 2 more balls to go. The girl plays it slowly, and wicketkeeper will go grab that. Just one more ball to go this over. Good comeback by Mohammad Farhan. 9 runs of the over so far. Anything about 10 would be a good over for Stallions, as it's mistimed. Then stay in the air for long. It will be collected by the fielder, who came running in from the long end. 2 runs added to that. It's 61 for 5 at the end of 10. Stallions still have a lot of work to do. Here's your match summary so far. There's a Buller is the pick of the batsman so far. Karthik played a short cameo of 12. Varun Dugal not out for 10 for 7. And Taimur Shehzad, look at the numbers. 4 overs all completed. 19 for 3. 3 wickets taken, just the 19 runs given. He's been the pick of the bowler so far. And now Varun Dugal will get to face his brother Romel Shehzad. Ten more overs to go. One hand timed that to the leg side. Still in the open field, the ball is. And fielder will come and grab that one. Varun Dugal, quick 2 between the wickets, will get himself back on strike. Just a single swiftly tapped across. There was a good shot from Tezeb to the boundary, and then following the next ball, the wicketkeeper missed a catch, fielder missed a catch. They also missed that run out, 72 for 5. One more ball this over. 7 runs of this over so far. And that looks like a race to the boundary. So Varun Dugal adds a boundary to the scorecard too. Score moves up to 76 for 5 at the end of 12 overs. Mirza Altaf, the man who can do it all. Good cameo with the bat. And now he's with the ball. Tezeb is on strike. That's up in the air. Does it have a fielder inside? No, it will land safely. Couple bounces in no man's land. Good start to the over for Mirza so far. 2 dot balls and just a single. That run rate, required run rate climbing per ball. Stallions would have to push harder now, or it's never. 78 for 5. It's end of the over. It's 80 for 5 at the end of 13. What a shot that one from Tezeb. He dispatched it straight down the ground. It just shifted direction a bit, slightly towards the right. There was a catch opportunity for Mohammad Farhan, but he couldn't grab a hold of it and they took a quick double. Now following it up a six. Is this an over that they target the Stallions? Landed in between three fielders safely. So Varun Dugal will see to leave another day. One more ball to go. Cut out smartly, but well fielded inside the 30-yard circle. Eighth end of the over. 91 for 5 at the end of 40. And that was a beauty maximum. The fielder on the long on just had to watch his sail above his head. So there's a making something out of this, moves to 39 quickly. Try to go down the track like he did last time, but that will be just a single. These both batsmen have played really well so far. We'll take a look at their partnership in just a moment. That's straight down the ground. I think he knew where he placed it, right into the hands of a fielder. So Varun Dugal's cameo comes to an end. Varun Dugal goes for a quick 22 of 18. Ketan Sharma, the captain. Got lucky, didn't get an LBW there. Got his bat first. Gets the team up to 100 now. Tezeb is the only set batsman in the crease now. It will be a miracle if he could chase this down. He moves to 40 of 29. And the swing and a miss. Great comeback from Mirza Altaf. That's all the way dispatched. Gone for 6. Tezeb. What a cameo he's playing. It's 106 for 6 at the end of 15 overs. Is this striking enough? Or did the wickets fall a little too early? We'll find out. As the chase continues on, this could be a nail-biting finish if the Zip stays on the crease. You can see that warm chat. There have been wavy moments. And they have almost intersected at the same point, so it's possible. Tezeb and Ketan Sharma will have to play a miracle. Romel Shehzad back for his final over of his spell. Wicketless so far, but been really economical. 107 for 6. Tezeb at 46. Almost a Yorker there. Swing and a miss. Almost could have nicked it. Three more balls to go. And another miss. They missed the wicket keeper too, but he was able to hold off it with no damage. Two more balls to go. Bit of a misfield. Into the open area, no man's land. They'll get two. Beautiful running. Beautiful awareness. They need those runs. Doubles, triples, boundaries and sixes will do something magical for Stallions. They're still in it. Never count them out until they're out officially. It's end of that over. It's 111 for 6. Sorry, 110 for 6 at the end of 6 overs. 16 overs. Kashif is the new bowler in. That was a full toss played to the leg side. Will be just a single. Stallions need 44 of 3.5 now. Ketan Sharma on strike, the captain. He'll need the captain like innings. That's up in the air. And misfielded. It will go to the boundary. Just not sure if it had a bounce or not. We'll wait for confirmation from umpire Neeraj. It's a boundary. Almost the fielder had it. It has traveled to the boundary, much needed. For Tezeb. Looks like he might have gotten his 50 with that boundary. Will confirm once the score has been updated. Yes, it did. There's a water strike. And that's well dispatched. Gets a hold of it. The fielder had a good timing on that. And just almost nicked the stumps on Ketan Sharma. There's a look at that. 151 strike rate, 53 of 35 balls, 2 4s and 6 4s, or 4 6s, pardon me. That went straight down the ground. Ketan Sharma, right. The ball went right in front of the screen. End of the over, 118 for 6 at the end of 17. Three more overs to go. 37 still needed. It's gettable even in 1 over. They'll need 6 6s and an extra run. But they'll have some striking to do. Ketan Sharma on strike. And as he nicks it, it's given out. The wicketkeeper completes a good catch. He had to move some inches to get that one. And Captain Ketan Sharma does not disturb the scoring as much. He will get to go. Mirza Altaf came into the attack and strikes. Gets his second wicket done. And Stallions, all the hope they have is now on Tezeb. So second wicket for Altaf, Mirza Altaf. Newman in is Mr. Spinman Damanpreet. .37 still needed. Down the ground will be just a single. Tezeb getting on strike. 36 still needed. They'll need a power knock. It's still not impossible, but we'll need some power striking. That's straight down the ground, but we'll find a fielder. Believe that's from El Shehzad, and maybe a shot makes up. Direct hit would have been curtains, but Damanpreet gets back on strike safely. Now a right-handed, left-handed combination. Does this get the Zalmi lines tricked a bit? We'll find out. Back to Tezeb on strike. And well taken. That will be the end of Tezeb. And that might be the end of the formal part of the run chase. Tezeb was going so well, but the catch is well taken in the deep. A good cameo of innings. The bowlers even giving a pat on the back. Tezeb will have to walk back. Just need the two more wickets. The Zalmi Lions. They're on their way to a well-earned victory. Well played by Tezeb, though 54 of 37. 6 fours and 2 fours and 4 sixers. Little roll of the tongue to say that. Now I believe it's Smith Patel. One of her own. One more ball remaining in this over. 3 runs and 2 wickets for Mirza Altaf. They'll get at least 2. Good running between the wickets. Good calling by, I believe it's Damanpreet. End of the over. They still need 32. Is it possible? Is there a twist in the tail? Or is it for sure a victory for Zalmi Lions? We'll find out. We'll take a quick breather. Kashif back into the attack. A swing and a miss and give it. Oh, actually, he nicked it. Thought it was a swing and a miss, but Damanpreet walks in by himself. Now umpire Neeraj gives it 2, so there was an inside thick edge. Damanpreet has to walk back. Just one more wicket left for the Zalmi Lions to get. Gone for 2. Good catch by Bajwa at the wicket keeping end. And now all that remains is formalities. Good win for Zalmi Lions. They started strong. Got about 41 runs in around the surrounding power play. Then their middle portion got slowed down by the bowling efforts of Stallions. Then they had a short cameo at the end. They got them to 155. And now Stallions couldn't get anything going. They lost wickets early. They had a short cameo from Tezeb, and that's all they could manage today. So Bakr will be happy with the performance. We'll look at the points table and all coming up, but formalities to be completed first. That will be a clear miss. As the new batsman walks in, Smith Patel on the non-striker's end. Sakale Akhil. I believe he's one of the newer players for Stallions. Don't recognize his name. I believe he's a floater from what I understand. Oh no, he has played, but I don't know if he has played as much this season. 60 matches, 222 runs. And another swing and a miss, but that was on the outside the tram line, so it will be a wide. We are running a bit behind. Usually we end by 9 o'clock, but it's 9:07 Calgary time. The cut to the offside will be in the open area, but well fielded by the fielder. Just get a single. Came from the long on boundary. Smith Patel back on strike. One more ball to go this over, and then the final over. Thanks so much for spending the time with us this Wednesday evening, right here live on 22 Yards Network. It's end of the over. It's 128 for 9 at the end of 19 overs. Last ball of the innings. And then move to the leg side. Smith Patel completing of the formalities. A good win for the Zalmi Lions. A well-earned victory. Zalmi Lions are winning this by 20 runs. Let's look through again the bowling card and all the batting card and wrap this broadcast up as they complete all the handshakes and all that. Nobody could get going for this Calgary Stallions. Shot 6 runs for Shalin Patel, Navshan Singh, Karthik Daneshwari 12 runs, Talwinder just the 2 runs, Rahul Dandeyan just the 5 runs. And then it was Tezib and Varun Dugal that had a short cameo. They got things done for the Stallions. The rest looked deflated on the other end for the Stallions. Now let's look at the bowling card, which was fantastic. Taimur Shehzad was the pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, 19 runs, 3 wickets taken, 4.75. And then the rest of the bowlers remained as economical. Just Mohammad Farhan got the beating. But despite that great game and outing for the Zalmi Lions, they were designated the home team. It's a great victory on home ground if there is that belief. Here's a look at the match summary. Zalmi Lions winning by a whooping 20 runs in this matchup. And let's look at the points table. Zalmi Lions moving their way up. 3 wins, 3 losses, and 18 points under the belt. Calgary Stallions just 1 spot above them with 24 points. So standings getting a little crucial. But on top is the Kings 2, Battle of the Kings. And Kings 1 have some catching up to do. They were at first and second place earlier in the couple weeks ago. But now have fallen slightly. And your player of the match, it is none other than Mirza Altaf, who had a great knock with the bat and did some bowling too. That will do it for me. Thanks to all the sponsors once again: Sherbet Juices, Robinson Sports, Kookaburra Balls, OP Lawyers, and Power Physiotherapy. And if you haven't already done so, please share, like, and subscribe to our broadcast. We always appreciate you tuning in. We have one more T20 game tomorrow. Until then, we say good night, safe travels home, or if you're watching from home, have a good night. We'll see you back. My name is Anand on behalf of 22 Yachts Network.